Woo! Hubby Jenkins from the seat where it happens. I'm so happy to have Hubby here in my house. We just met this morning for the very first time. Welcoming Hubby back to the Daily Antidote after a little bit of a not being in the Daily Antidote. We've missed him so much. Can we please all show Hubby how much we've missed him?
Oh, stop it. Come on, keep going. Stop it. No, a little bit more. Thank you. Stop. Okay, that's good.
So Hubby is exactly who Hubby is when he's Hubby is Hubby everywhere he goes. So I'm so happy, of course, to have Hubby here in the room with us today. From Queens, New York, but currently coming in from Tacoma Park, Maryland. And so happy also to have Sora Harris-Vincent, one of our regular song leaders, sharing a song with us today. And Hubby's in town because tonight, this afternoon, at 4:00 p.m., there is a concert live at the Seeger House. I believe that is sold out, the in-person one, but there is a live stream happening, and we're going to pop a code into the chat for you guys. Tickets are, I forget what, $12.50, but for the Daily Antidote of Song, and anybody watching on Facebook Live who's a Daily Antidoter, there will be a code in the chat and in the comments where you can get discount tickets to today's live stream for only $5 a ticket, and we hope lots of you will join and see fabulous Hubby and fabulous Phil Wiggins in concert today. So thanks so much to everybody for being here today. Let's get the party started. So I'm Jo Rossi, Daily Antidote of Song, Carpe Diem Arts, and our tech today is Erin Geyer coming in from Brooklyn. Thank you, Erin. Sora Harris-Vincent, who's going to have to tell us where she's coming in from because now I can't remember, but I think she said Mass. Becky in Vancouver, hi, nice to see you. Hi, Ann in Knoxville. Hi, Cricket in Maryland. Kate in Charlottesville, hello. Dory and Ollie in Rhode Island, hello. Deborah in Kentucky, nice to see you. Hi, Karen in Oregon, nice to have you. Hello to Arlene in Berkeley, Sheila in Florida, Trish in Victoria, Linda in Orcas Island, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, hello. Susan G in Ohio, Pauline in Newcastle, UK, maybe with William over there in the background. Kevin in DC, hello. Deli in Maryland, Ruth in Birmingham, UK, Leah in Illinois, Susan in Seattle, Kat in Vermont, Curly Tops, Willard and Leanna in Vermont, Storm coming in from Massachusetts. Jim Harkless is in the house, coming in from Maryland. I know we're going to be seeing him at the concert this afternoon. Bob in Albany, nice to see you. And Hoda in British Columbia, Sarah in Texas, Carol in Connecticut, Penny and Ralph in Victoria, and folks off video today, Bronwyn and Bob in Massachusetts, Sandy in Western North Carolina, Suzanne in Maryland, Isabel in Florida, David, who might be new to us today. David, nice to have you with us today from Toronto. No, you're not new. You were here once before. I remember. Marjorie, Lynn in Connecticut, Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State, Kathy in Virginia, Diane in Puerto Rico, hello. And I think we got everybody. Still one more folk coming in the room at this moment. Mabel from Mass, nice to have you with us. And let's all take a deep breath. Okay, watch. Everybody go, hi, hubby. 1, 2, 3. Hi, hubby. It was a little loud, gang.
Keep
a
it
little
down,
loud.
guys.
All right. Super happy to have Hubby here, as I said, and also to have Sora Harris-Vincent, who is really braving the sort of illness circuit today to be in this room. Sora, would you like to unmute and say hello?
Yes, hello.
Hello.
Makes me grateful that Zoom events can still happen because I do have COVID, unfortunately, for the third time.
Everybody boo for that. Yeah, that's...
Boo for that, but I'm feeling okay. Just have, like congestion and some coughing. But because of Zoom events, I'm able to still gather with y'all and sing, and that's really exciting for me because I was actually just on tour with my group Kulamba, and we were in Bennington College doing a residency, teaching a bunch of singing workshops for the music students there, having an amazing time. And then had a concert, and one person was like, oh, I don't feel really good, so they tested, and then one person got COVID, and then we all started dropping like flies. We were supposed to be recording a new album that we are going to now postpone. So COVID does stink for a lot of reasons still, and yet here we are gathering on Zoom, singing together, so that's still really exciting. I'm in Bedford, Massachusetts, hanging out with my dear friend and singing mate, Lexi, and I'm staying at this beautiful house with lovely sunlight, so I'm feeling so grateful to be in such a cozy, wonderful place to have to go through my quarantine. I am originally well, I'm originally from Vermont, but I'm living in Minneapolis right now. So I think previously times that I've been on that y'all have seen me, I've been in my house in Minneapolis. But here we are in Bedford, Mass.
Well, Sora,
So
I'm so
excited to
glad
be
you're here.
here.
And I will say that like it is a really interesting thought. So you and are sick, and all the folks you were with are sick, and like at the same time, we're hearing a lot of like how we're like post COVID. I keep hearing, and like so of course it's really important to remember that we're not post COVID. So like maybe don't go into the big busy restaurants with your mask off and eat yet, and be careful, take it easy, have fun, but think about it because it's still there. And we're all sorry that you are sick, but we are all really happy that you feel up for singing even while you're not feeling good.
Yeah.
What do you got?
So
Or
I have a song that I wanted to share. It's not an original one this time, but it's one that I learned from a Village Harmony leader and incredible musician, Susanna Park. I don't know if Susanna's been on this specifically.
Yep.
She has. Okay.
Yep, you've had her.
So this is a song that I've learned from her back in 2005, I think it was, when I was doing a summer camp with her, and Joe asked if I wanted to do today, and that I and hubby had in common both having grown up with two moms, which is such a wonderful part of my life and my identity that I just love having had two moms. And so I was thinking of a song to kind of celebrate that. And this is a song that can celebrate any people in your life who you love, who've impacted you and changed your life. But I'm going to sing this today in honor of my two moms, one of who I lost to breast cancer in 2015. So I'm going to honor her with this song, and my other mom, Catherine, who lives in Vermont, honoring her and all the parents out there. So this song from Susanna Park, I learned it from her. And I was just messaging with her because she also can't remember the original composer. So we are going to do some work to track it down. But she learned it from her older sister, Georgia Rose, who learned it at like a folk singing dance music workshop in 1997. So been a song that's been sung for many, many years. She's going to reach out to Georgia and see if we can track down the original composer. But I've always learned it as the title is Child of Love. So let me sing through it once through. And then it's kind of a little bit of a zipper song. We can change the word mama for any title of a person who has raised you, influenced you, loved you, inspired you to change the world. But we'll start with mama. So the first part, so the whole thing, it's pretty short. It goes like this. My mama loves me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting her love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. So that's the whole thing, and we'll break it down so we can all sing it together. There aren't any set harmonies to it, but if you feel or hear any other notes that go along with it, please feel free to sing and enjoy that. So we'll kind of do a call and response, and it's a little bit not really like to a certain meter. It's kind of a flexible melody, so we'll just kind of sing it as it feels right. So, my mama loves me. Your turn. My mama loves me, and I'm a child of love, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world. I have changed the world by letting her love flow right through me. By letting her love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. So, by letting her love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. So let's try doing that all together. And yeah, just kind of like feel the song. I think it's just like such a sweet little song of, to me, it means like empowerment and encouragement. And really, like my two moms truly did instill this like confidence and sense of amazement in me that I can change the world through music and through my friendship and through the work I do. So let's sing this song in whatever way it feels tender and sweet and special to you. Let's sing it again. My mama loves me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting her love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. And now, because I've got two of them, and in honor of hubby's two mamas, we're going to say mamas plural. My mamas love me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world there by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. And now, if people have some other parental figures or family members that you want to drop in the comments that we can sing, and we can sing to them. Are there siblings? Are there sisters? Are there fathers that have inspired you to change the world? Teacher. Okay, so we'll just kind of sing through as they come through. Yes, and many of us have had two mamas by having stepmothers. Let's sing to them and honor them as well, yes. Okay, so we'll kind of just put plural on all these things because I think that we can just group teachers together and fathers together. So the only change is by letting their love flow right through me. Okay, so we'll start with teachers. My teachers love me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. How about fathers? My fathers love me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. Sisters. My sisters love me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. Sweeties, plural. My sweeties love me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. friends. My friends love me. And I'm a child of love. And I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. Ancestors. My ancestors love me. And I'm a child of love. And I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. Okay, let's get through two more. Brother and children. My brothers love me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. Children. My children love me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. Thank you, everyone. And look at all these amazing other suggestions coming in. Well, and I'll just say, fun little fact, that last one felt special because I've never yet had my own children, but I am growing a little one right now. Here's my 23-week-old little bump coming at you from Western Mass. So excited to be singing my first Daily Antidote with my little future baby in there.
Woohoo! Sora's joining the mommy's ranks. I love it, love it, love it.
Joining the mommy ranks.
And so Sora, actually, that's a great transition into talking about what we were talking about earlier about your profession and parenting as yourself instead of sort of co-parenting in your profession. Can we chat about that a little?
Yeah, I was just mentioning with Joe and Hubby about being, I was a elementary school teacher for 5 years in Boston back in the day, and then now have been working as a postpartum doula and a lactation consultant, and pretty much all of my like adult career in life has been, yeah, like collaborating, teaching, guiding, supporting, educating on parents and how best to raise children, which, what do I know about that? I'm also just learning as I go. But so to step into this soon-to-be role of being a parent myself is both wonderfully exciting and very daunting and nerve-wracking because, you know, kids are just kids and they're all different and every child's going to be their own little human. And it's, you know, I can know best practices for like child development and supporting tantrums and all that stuff. But, you know, who knows what my little kiddo is going to be like and how best they'll want to be supported. So that's something I've just been pondering and thinking a lot about and feeling very excited to like glean all this wisdom from all these other parents I spent all my time with.
That is so beautiful. I know when I found out I was pregnant that I sort of approached it the same way I've approached everything in my life. Like, oh, I'm going to do this project. And so there has to be a million books I can get out of the library and read and learn everything there is to learn about it. And definitely definitely the project that I'm the most proud of and had the most fun with and felt the most attached to. And like, just really, it's an experience beyond experience. But I do also remember joking a lot at moments and saying like, wait, that wasn't in any of the guidebooks. Like, what are we doing here? Like, not sure what to do next. And so it is incredible how you can learn so much about parenting. And sometimes I think what it really is it's actually about learning about yourself, like in the beginning. And then it's about obviously learning about them and learning about yourself. But in the beginning, before they actually arrive or before they add too much self into the space, it's really about like learning more about yourself, learning yourself more deeply. And then, yeah. So, Sora, the fact that you've been around parenting and parents, and I suspect you're gonna have just a really lovely, amazing journey of being a mommy. And you and hubby have in common, so you're about to be a mommy with another mommy. So
Yeah.
there's two mommies, but you also come of two mommies, as does hubby.
Woo.
Which this is hubby over here, in case anybody missed that. And so I'm just curious. Do you guys have anything that you could share or talk about with regards to that? I mean, to some extent, maybe not any different than having any two parents, except that culturally, maybe there's still some, negative attention towards it, or there's still. I mean, Did you find times in your lives where you felt like outliers, or like you had to, address it at all, or did it just feel like a natural journey?
Well, for me, I was born in Boston and grew up in Jamaica Plain, which I have now lived there as an adult, and it's one of the most gay-friendly, pop-in little neighborhoods there is in New England. I was teaching in Jamaica Plain, and I had a class of 17, and five of them had two moms, so that was like
Wow.
cool. So yeah, so I was born in Jamaica Plain and lived there till I was 7, and then I moved to Vermont, central Vermont, and then I went to college in Western Mass, and I've like lived my whole life, I think, in very liberal, open-minded cities and towns and neighborhoods. And I've personally never, I feel so grateful I've never gotten any hardship or grief for having two moms. And if anything, my friends have been like, "Oh my gosh, you have the coolest two moms. Like I wish I had two moms." And my moms have just been like the favorite parents of my friend group for my whole life. So that has been just a really fortunate experience that I've had, and I think a lot of it has to do with just yeah, having two incredibly wonderful, amazing parents, but also just the communities that I've spent time and lived in have just not even blinked an eye at that.
Thank
What
you.
about
For me,
what
it's
about you,
like
hubby? How about
when I was a kid, like elementary school and younger, no one cared that I had two moms, and there were other moms and other gay people in the community and yada yada. And we moved from the black neighborhood to the Park Slope. And by this time, I'm like 11 or 12, and people are like, "You have two moms? That's gross." But it's like, I'm 11. Like, you should have gotten me like 5 years ago. Like, I'm too old to even think that this is a problem
To
or anything
care.
like that. But
Wow.
yeah, I
yeah?
also another funny story I just thought of really quickly is when I was a little kid, my Puerto Rican mom asked me, she's like, "Little hubby, do you like boys or do you like girls?" I was like, I think I like girls. And she goes, "Oh no, what did I do wrong?" Like, blah blah blah. And I got really upset. And she's like, "No, it's a joke you'll get when you're older." Like, so sorry. But
Okay.
My mom's made that joke too.
yeah, you see,
I went to Smith College, which is known as being a very like gay school, and my little sister also went to Smith. And my mom, Paula, was like, "Oh, I did something right. I have two out of my three kids, went to Smith." And I was like, "Mom," but again, like in a jokey way.
wait, you have a mom, Paula? I have a mom, Paula.
I love it.
Amazing. Yep,
Right.
Paula and Catherine are my moms.
Paula and Cassandra.
Amazing. Look at
Wow.
that.
Wow.
Wowie,
You
wowie.
Shout
guys
out
should
to
like
Mom
have
Paula.
coffee or something.
You have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think too, like I'm married to my wife Marissa, and I think embarking upon a queer partnership, or like joining, being together and going into parenthood in that way, I don't even think twice about it. I don't know. I think like I was raised in this like very loving, nurturing, like feminine forward household, and like really just I think that's why I went to Smith, honestly, is I was like, "Oh, I like growing up like surrounded by all women feels like really great to me," and I get that environment. And Smith is an extremely gender neutral, queer, trans friendly community, and so the fact that there were male professors and there was a bunch of trans students and non-binary students didn't even really matter to me, because I was just raised with this like acceptance, love, everyone's important. Who they love doesn't matter, like what's between their legs shouldn't have to matter, to who they are as a person. So I just think having grown up in those environments has really instilled in me that what comes down to like being a good person and raising a baby and like surrounding yourself with good people is just personality based, really. It's just like who are they in their hearts more
Yeah,
than anything.
that's beautiful. Thank you, Sora. So what occurs to me is that you have a kind of a unique name, Sora, and this guy over here has kind of a unique name, Hubby. So I was wondering, like, how are you doing on the name journey? Is it like the thing you don't talk about yet, or is it the thing where you're like looking at like 100,000 names, or are you already decided? Not that you need to tell us, but
Yeah. No, excellent question. Lexi's chuckling in the background too, because Lexi just has spent.
Tell me.
I won't tell anyone. We have a name picked out, and we are not finding out the sex of the baby. So I've just been referring to the baby as baby, or sometimes even it, because I don't know, that's simpler. Um, but we have one name picked out, and we love it, and we're gonna use it for whatever kind of baby comes out. And but it is a unique name,
that's
so I
great.
don't know if that's the thing about a two mom partnership is you just like get cool names out of it. Maybe
I guess they get creative, you know.
they get creative. Yeah. Hubby, do you have a hyphenated last name?
No,
Okay.
you?
Yes.
Yeah. My parents spared me that, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not spare mine that. Um, so, uh, so names, yeah. So the fact that you have a name picked out, and you're not telling anybody, and you're not gonna find out what the baby is, I think is completely cool and amazing. And
That's simply just because I truly love surprises. Like surprises bring me so much joy, and this feels like the ultimate joy, or the ultimate surprise is like
Hmm.
everyone's like, "What kind of baby are you having?" I'm like, "Just a healthy baby, I hope. That's all that matters to me." So, but
that's
that feels exciting to just like imagine having this child in my life. And for me, I'm not assigning gender roles to whatever that like future imagination is, and that's totally fine that people do. Like I completely get why, and people who want to plan and know what clothes to buy and blah 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 blah. And I'm just like excited to just have a little baby. So we'll see.
that's so beautiful. It's really interesting also. So like, my kid, Nico, who Sora has actually spent time with at singing
Yeah,
camps,
he's a
is a, gender boy. But he has a name that obviously it does works in all different directions, but also like when it comes to stuff like buying clothes, like I found like I kind of dressed Nico the way I dressed Nico and would have dressed any kid that way. Like it wasn't really like I don't really like the whole genderized clothes thing. So I just bought clothes. They had stripes. They were great. But it wasn't, yeah. So I think there's a lot of ways in which you can help a kid not to feel as though they're getting boxed in to any particular decision about, who they want to be in their life. So,
totally. Yeah,
um,
our baby room theme, everything baby themed is garden vegetables, which is perfect because like hello, every single garden vegetable is adorable and cute,
mhm.
and any color that belongs in the garden is like perfect and delightful. So that's kind of been the easiest way to just shop for our baby room is gardens,
That's
garden themes. Yeah,
Yeah, and everybody loves vegetables, and doesn't matter anything about who you are. You can end up working on an organic farm or having your own garden or, woofing all around the world in whatever way you want. Like, it has nothing to do with,
exactly.
again, your gender. So, um, very
So
cool.
have me back, Joe, and I'm due July 10th, so have me back in August, and there'll be a little baby with me.
Oh
Okay,
my
that's
God.
great. Will they sing already?
Yes.
Yes, they will come out singing, or else they're not my child.
Oh, nice.
Just kidding.
That's really funny. So it was actually really fun to sing with you because usually I'm over here singing all by lonesome, and hubby was over here singing with
Oh,
me. And it was really funny. At one point, he stopped, and for a minute, I got confused. I was like, "Wait, something just went off," and then I was like, "Oh, no, wait, hubby just went off." But I will say that usually I'm over here like making up all kinds of harmonies and playing around, and like I did not find this one easy to harmonize on, and I'm not sure why. Do you have any thoughts? Is it like more melodically complicated, or am I just having an off day?
oh, no, I totally don't think it's just you. I think that there is just like so much movement to it, and it doesn't, I mean, except for the very end phrase, there aren't like very many patterns or parts repeated. Um, so that could be it. I think like some of these songs, not some of these, sometimes a song like this I find just works best with like a little drone with it. Kind of reminds me of some of those like ballads that they're just like kind of squirrely and going all over the place. And the thing that sounds to add a harmony is just kind of like stick on one note and occasionally move down or occasionally
Yep.
move up. But
It's a great idea.
And
yeah,
also singing in unison is also great. I'm a big proponent of singing in unison. It
yes.
feels powerful. It booms. Yeah. I'm also a fan of that.
Yeah, singing in unison is pretty powerful. I remember when Susanna taught us this song, it was a summer camp. We were all like 14, 15, 16. She taught us this late at night and we were all just like learning these lullabies and like holding each other and everyone was like crying and we're all like, "Oh my God, this song's so emotional." And you know, we're these like Village Harmony teenagers who were just like thriving for that like crunchy Bulgarian harmonies, all those like fun folky harmonies. And then she teaches us this song and she's like, "This is a song that's I've only ever sung in unison." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, we're gonna sing a song in unison that's so like not typical to the Village Harmony style." But it's so, as you said, hubby, it's so powerful to just like everyone joins in and like you know exactly what's next. It's very like predictable, but in this like really calm kind of like mantra way. But
Very cool. Thank
add
you.
a harmony if you want, Joe, and send it to me because I haven't thought of one either.
No. Now I'm going for a drone. You just gave me the right idea. So I was just thinking it's really fun. Sometimes in the daily we get into like super philosophical or, thinking about ways to change the world or really deep social justice stuff. And sometimes we talk about vegetables and baby clothes. And I love it all the same. It's a community coming together just to be in a space where in some way this conversation has changed me for so much the better. It doesn't have to be about anything specific about change. It's just about an uplift and a way that we can go out in the world and be just one dot happier or better than we were before we started. So thanks, Sora,
Yeah,
for
you're
bringing
welcome.
us.
And one other little plug for Kulumba, if anyone wants to watch a little more music, we did record our show because we had to kick all the audience out, and we were like, we might have COVID, you can't be here, but they had a Twitch account set up because they were going to live stream it. So, I'm happy to share in the chat is our link for the Twitch video if anyone does want to listen to some fun, some harmony singing. My group Kulumba, which I think I've mentioned before. I've sang with them, but the concert is on, and it really kind of starts around 9 minutes because they were getting the camera set up for a while.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sora. So I'll take that opportunity to remind everybody if they want a whole lot of hubby music and Phil Wiggins that there is a live stream today at 4 o'clock, live concert that is live, a living concert that is in person at the old Seeger House here in Silver Spring. I hope I'm going to see some of you there. It is sold out, but the live stream, of course, is not. And we're going to put a link in the chat or a code in the chat for buying tickets at the Daily Antidote of Song discount. And that is also going to go in the chat on Facebook Live. So this is Sunday, March 12, 4 p.m. Eastern is when we'll be running the live stream. And so hang tight for the code. We will put it in there. So there seems to be a little request in the chat or a question about whether or not hubby is actually going to sing anything. And so, Sora, will you sing your song again while I mute and discuss with hubby whether or not he's going to sing again? Otherwise, you all might just need to wait until 4 o'clock. I'm not sure. So,
Sure.
We'd love to hear it again. Thank you.
Okay, let's do one more. And I'm going to go back and look at the suggestions that some other people had put in. Oh, we could sing to our pets. Let's do that. And if you have a pet, pop your pet up in the camera so we can see it. My pets. Let's do that pitch. Here we go. My pets love me, and I'm a child of love, and I have changed the world by letting their love flow right through me. Yeah, right through me. Whoa, right through me. Look at the little pets. I see a kitty cat. I see lots of cats. Oh, cute. Was that enough time, Joe?
I think that was just about enough time.
Yeah.
What do we think? Okay, guys, I think you're gonna get a little hubby over here.
Woo!
Sora, first, can we all please give it up for Sora?
Thanks,
Thank you
everyone.
so much. Yeah, really great to. So, Sora, since you're not feeling your very most bestest, I think we'll go ahead and wave you out so you can go take a rest or a cup of tea or whatever. Everybody, please first give it up for Sora, and then please say a super thank you and goodbye to Sora.
Thank
Sleep
you.
well,
Goodbye. Have a great show, hubby.
feel
Thanks.
better.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
All right, and I'm actually going to go ahead and step aside so the camera will have lots of hubby and less JoJo. And Aaron, you can spotlight and have a blast, guys.
I wasn't expecting to play, so I'll just play this song, which I haven't played in a long time, but I like it very, very much. Love, it's only a game. When you lose in life, there's no one but yourself to blame. Maybe you're lonely and blue. Someone's calling for you. Gee, love's funny that way. But I'm in love again. Can't you see that it's still you again? Oh, my love will never end. I'll never make you blue, long as I have you in my heart and in my soul. I'm in love again. Can't you realize that it's still just you again? Everybody like that old-fashioned friend. Love you from the start and until the end. Please don't ever make me sigh. Honest, I will never make you cry. Why should I take your heart and your soul and your love for the pleasure, cast it away? When I need you night and day, I'm in love again. Can't you see that it's still just you again? Oh, my love will never end. Ah, thank you.
Okay, that was completely precious, and thank you so much, hubby. So everybody, oh wait, I don't have my glasses on, that's why I can't see you well. Where'd you all go? Oh, you're still here. Thank you so much, everybody, for trying to get to gallery. There we are. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Hubby, thank you so much for singing and for playing with us today. You know, I know I asked this at the beginning, but let's just do it one more time. Did anybody here miss Hubby? Okay, we're really, really happy to have you back here.
I'm glad to be back. Hey, everybody.
And hope, of course, that we'll get to sing with you again soon and maybe even see you again soon. So, Aaron, can you go ahead also and post Hubby's links into the chat and the comments on the live stream for Hubby's upcoming gigs? Hubby, do you know what your next upcoming gigs are?
I'm playing today at 4 o'clock at Seeger House, is that right? If you're around New York, I'm playing a show at Terror Blues on Thursday. I'll be at a festival in Texas this weekend in Dallas-Fort Worth, and other things. And I'm doing a lot of teaching weeks in the summer, so if you want to like sit and learn how to do things that I do, that's also a possibility.
Very cool. Do you know offhand where any of your teaching weeks are going to be? Like, are they not necessarily
There's
location?
one in, I'm going to be at Port Townsend in the West Coast, Centrum. I'll be in Berkeley. That's more of an old-time fest. We'll do a workshop there. I'll be in North Carolina. I'll be in New Hampshire. I'll be in Massachusetts somewhere. Groton,
I think.
In November, I'll be at upstate New York, Ashokan.
Oh boy.
I get around, everybody.
He gets around. So it was really funny actually to watch the squares because you were saying different states and different people were going, oh yeah, like as you were hitting their state. So yay, I'm so glad that all of you got to be here today for this beautiful double whammy day. And we're going to say goodbye now because we've got things to do. Your live stream today is going to be filmed and brought to you by yours truly over here. So we got to figure out how to do that in the meantime. And hubby's going to have a sound check, and we've got some little rehearsing things that are going on. So we're going to say goodbye and hope to see lots of you later at 4 p.m. Eastern on the live stream, if not in person. I think Jim Harkless is joining us in person today. So yay. Can't wait to see you, Jim. and probably others in the room who I'm not even aware of yet, but can't wait to see all of you soon. Let's say goodbye to everybody out there on Facebook Live. Great to have you with us today, and to all the folks in the room. One more big hand for hubby. I seriously just need to have somebody with me all the time, because now every time I say one more big hand for, I'm going to be like, I'm going to see if hubby wants to move in after we close today. All right. Thanks for being here today, Ann in Knoxville, Cricket in Maryland. Thank you, Kate in Charlottesville, Virginia, Dory and Ollie in Rhode Island, Arlene in California. That's Berkeley. I saw that face. Sheila in Florida, Trish in Victoria, Susan in Ohio, Pauline in Newcastle, UK, Kevin in DC with the Golden Magic Flute, Ruth in Birmingham, UK, Leah in Illinois, Susan in Seattle, Kat in Vermont, Curly Tops, thank you so much. I see Leanna. Oh, wait, who's behind there? Alice May. Alice May is behind my little number square. Alice May and Leanna and Willard. It's great to see all three of you. Jim, can't wait to see you later. And Bob in Albany, Hoda in British Columbia, Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State, Deborah in Kentucky. Thank you for the heart. Curly Top Pop over there in Vermont. Nice to see you. Storm in Massachusetts. Bob and the Bear. Wait a minute. All right, that needs a spotlight. Hang on.
Oh my God. Good job.
Love it. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, so that was Bob in Massachusetts in a Hubby Jenkins t-shirt. Thank you so much for bringing that to us. And let me see who I'm losing right here. Hoda in British Columbia, Cow, Deborah, Curly Top, Storm in Massachusetts, and Carol in Connecticut. And then all these fabulous folks off video, Deli, Penny and Ralph in Victoria. Aaron, thank you for running Fabulous Tech today out of Brooklyn. David, thank you so much for being here from Toronto. Glad you've come back. Lynn in Connecticut, nice to see you. And Imagining Darla over there in the background. And Jane in Maryland and Gary in Massachusetts. I think we got everybody. Oh, there's Mabel and the Bears. Hi, Mabel and the Dancing Bears. Good to see you. Thanks so much, everybody, for being here today. Cannot wait to see you tomorrow until whatever I'm trying to say. Bye. Love y'all.